Right.
I want to talk about the thurible and incense today, why we use it. Of course, the incense is a sweet smelling smoke that rises out of the thurible, and there's charcoal burning in it. It goes back to Old Testament times. God said to Moses, prepare the altar with incense, purify it and sanctify it. In Old Testament times, remember, the people were nomadic, and the altar moved about in the tent. And the tent, of course, was a meeting place between God and man. So it was a holy place, the place where the divine met the man. So this is why it was important to purify it and to make it holy. So in Psalm 141, we're also told that the smoke rising out of the incense is like our prayers rising up to God. In our liturgies today, this incense then is a sacramental sign of our prayers and our offerings rising up to God. The smell of the incense also is a sign of the purification and sanctification of the altar, just like when it happened with Moses, so that we're aware that it's a holy place, that where the sacrifice is happening, where the Mass is happening, it's a holy place, that God is present, and it draws our attention to that we're close to God, we're getting a taste of the divine. And I suppose the smoke, for me personally, is quite a powerful sign, because it's a sign that it's something out of the ordinary, it's something out of our ordinary human experience. We're coming close to God. It's a supernatural experience. So it enhances that. I often think about Pope Benedict in his book, Jesus of Nazareth. He talked about the Transfiguration, and he described it as being a prayerful event, where people who were there got very, very close to God and got a taste of what heaven was like. So I suppose for me, the use of the incense and the thurible helps to enhance that experience, that we're actually getting a taste of the mystery of heaven, a glimpse of it in our liturgies. The thurible, the swings of the thurible are important. 3 swings during Mass and other times are connected to things that are connected to Christ, to Jesus. So in our Mass, for example, we would use it on the altar, at the cross. We would use it at the gifts, and we would also use it for the priest and for the people who are celebrating the Eucharist with the priest. We also use it at the book of the Gospels and at the time of the Paschal candle. They all have 3 swings. 2 swings are used for the saints. So the relics and images of the saints get 2 swings. When the priest goes round the altar, 1 swing is used. And the thurible incense during Mass is used in 5 different occasions. It's used at the beginning at the procession. It's also used at the beginning at the altar, at the cross. Then at the book of the Gospels. Then it's used for as I said earlier, for the priest and the people. And then at the Eucharist itself, at the consecration, it can also be used at that time. So the thurible helps to enhance our experience at Mass, that we're in a holy place, that God is present, and when we lift our hearts and minds and prayers, we can get a taste of this experience, a taste of the divine, a taste of being very close to God,